Your nigga not gonna kill you. He gonna kill me
I'm
for getting
glad I
this for
love
your ass,
pussy,
and you
cause
keep
boy, these niggas.
these niggas my ass. My house got shot up. My car got
Yeah,
shot
I
up. Where the
heard about
awareness
that.
at on
That's
that?
messed up.
Where the awareness at on it? Why y'all ain't bringing awareness to keys to the
That's
street?
messed up.
They trying to
I
tell
don't
me,
know
fuck
the
is you talking?
story. I
Y'all
don't.
pick that nigga got a little
Hold on,
fame,
Keith.
man.
Hold
Fuck
on.
that nigga.
Hold on. When I found out about that, I was on your live day. I didn't know nothing about that. And I'm like, dang, that's messed up. Is they really doing it, man? I've been following this dude along. I know the story. But yeah, somebody do need to wake it up on that because that's messed up. That's messed up. And I don't know for sure who did what. But you're right. I'm finna unmute y'all. But we're not gonna do all this over talking.
Y'all go ahead.
I
Please
remember one
let me
question.
talk. Please, y'all. Please,
I
can
just
I
want
say
to feel
something?
my
Because
end of it.
I hear Keith. I hear him, and you are absolutely right. The
Fact.
shit that goes on and the games that Keys to the Street play is re fucking ridiculous.
And I'm
And I
new
have
here.
seen
I
both
don't know.
sides. And I have seen you even get down and read the fuck out of people. Cause
And I
I
love it.
go over to your live at times
I
too.
love it.
And I love how you say shit to people. I have spoke ill against TKO when I found out how deeply his shit go with these women. And I do agree he just a different type of nature boy.
Right. I got a
But
post up about
you can speak. You can speak
Oh
on
my
more
God.
than one thing. Like you were saying, wait, hold up, brother. In six, I'm speaking directly to Keith. Now, you were saying that, we don't speak, we speak more on people we hate than we love. That's not necessarily true. It's just what grabs your attention is when it's certain covers up. And so you may come on this day and not come on another day. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But you are absolutely correct when you say the games that's being played are horrific and it should not be going on. You are absolutely correct. But we can speak on all, you know what I'm saying? Like you can speak on all of it and you can be passionate in more than one area.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
let me
all.
say this though before Keith go, because I don't want him to leave. But let me tell you how I've been peeping how stuff go. And like I said, I've been following you since I've been on here. I love your content. But I ain't never been afraid to speak up about Nature Boy. But since I don't know the full culture of this app, I'm like scared to speak on certain things because I don't want people coming after me. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that was messed up what they doing to you.
But can I ask a question?
I want to say this. I want to say that any man who has a daughter, who has a mother, a sister, an aunt, cousins, how could you sit around and just think that all of this shit that's going on is okay? And it's like
You can't.
everybody's
You can't.
you came up here, Keith. The other gentleman came up here. Listen, I don't I've heard about Brandon. I get it.
It,
A lot of the things we have a
You
lot of stuff
cutting in and out, babe.
we have a lot of stuff to unpack in our community.
Yeah.
But right now, this man has mastered the art of attraction. He has mastered the art of manipulation. He has
Seduction.
mastered the art of mind control. We cannot continue to sit around and let this man, because I've been following him since Facebook when he got after he got kicked off Facebook. This
Right.
man is a poison to the community. This man
Absolutely.
hates women. He actually hates women. Have you heard him talk about what the black man is going to do to the women when white supremacy falls? Have you
Right.
heard
And
him
now he
say
right
that?
back here in
Heard
it.
him?
But let me say this real quick though, Keith. I want to tell you this. Another reason I'm so passionate about it, because he almost had his claws in my own daughter. You understand what I'm saying? The nigga is a poison. So I'm gonna stay on that ass. And can't
but the
nobody
only way he
stop
can
me.
get your daughter, listen, your daughter shouldn't even like a nigga like that.
You hear me? But you
She
can't
shouldn't like a
control
nigga like that.
when your
Anybody that
kids
Nature
get
Boy
grown,
get,
Keith. When
if
your
any,
kids get grown, it's a different play. It's a different ball game. I'm finna tell you now,
true,
it's a
I got a
different
grown
ball
kid.
game. So you
I
can
have a
never
grown
say
kid.
what your kids won't do.
But
You
I
the
ain't
can't
saying
say
Right.
what
what
they
your
won't
kids
do.
won't do.
I'm not
How
saying
would
what
they
they won't do.
feel?
But I'm saying
how
that's on you to raise your kids to stay away from that.
Right,
It's the
but
reason
he
you're so strong that Nature Boy can't get you. It came from somebody before you that made you strong enough to not like what he doing. And if you
And
instill that in your
and it's
children,
his
they
still
will be
dinner.
the
And
same
she
way.
right here. She
I
right
was
here.
about to say, you see,
She
she
right
said
here.
almost.
She ain't
She
there.
didn't go.
can I
She
I
say
he
ain't
ain't
saying
something?
get
she
her.
did. I'm saying my daughters, I hope. the way I raise them, they know that we ain't even gonna play like that.
Right.
But
This
you
is some
don't
new
know it. I
stuff
don't know.
though.
But what I'm
This
at the end
internet
of the
stuff
day,
is some new
I
stuff.
agree with y'all.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
saying
that
Nature Boy a good person. I'm not
Thank
taking up
you.
for him. I'm saying there's no way that I can go fight for some people that don't want to fight for themselves. I'm going over here to free some motherfuckers that don't want to leave.
No,
My
this
whole
ain't the
thing
thing.
is
I'm
trying
not
to
fighting for them. Look, Keith, I ain't fighting for them. But when I realized, because all these years that I've been following this dude, he came over here, and when I realized all these young people thinking it was a storyline, that baffled me. And that's when I became a host. I'm like, what the hell? This ain't no damn storyline. This is real.
So what do y'all do? Okay, so keep it like this. Let me tell you this. After Nature Boy gone, say y'all get Nature Boy and he go to jail. What
Right.
nigga y'all get next? Because it's of them. You can't turn
Well,
your energy off. You got to go find
You
another
gotta
one.
keep
Nah,
on.
I
You
just
can't
get
turn your
back to my
energy off.
readings and whatever else I
For
do.
what? So that's crazy
If
that
I
you got
have
a
more,
whole
I have
life.
No.
more
You
talent.
got a whole life trying to bring to a motherfucking Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
No, he here now. He in the
So
ATL. But
Wherever
also,
he at.
you have to
This what I'm gonna tell
understand
y'all.
that,
It
okay,
ain't
look,
nothing on.
if
There's
it's
none of this app. Y'all can get a 30-person panel. It ain't shit on this app that y'all go do to shut Nature Boy down. We shooting
okay,
each
but
other and shit.
That's
listen,
Boy ain't going
crazy,
nowhere.
man.
Y'all
that's
wasting y'all
crazy to
time and y'all
me that
making
it
people
went
watch
that
him.
deep. It's crazy to me that happened to you and it went that deep, all stemming
Man,
from an
that
app.
is
That
messed
shit is
up.
ridiculous.
What is
That is
going
fucking
on?
ridiculous.
Can you let us know?
Huh?
Can you let us know
And
what
maybe
is
we can
going
wake
on?
that up.
That's messed
Let you
up.
know what.
What is
Why
happening?
did you get involved like
Why did
that?
you
Oh,
get
that all
shot at?
because that's what I'm saying. It ain't for this. Like I was in some street shit and met some niggas on
Okay.
here that I was doing business with and they ran off with my money and tried to kill me with my money.
So what is
That's what's
Brandon
really
doing?
going on.
He's
Brandon
related
is
to that?
the ringleader of it. Brandon is about 4 of them got the money on my head, but they can't kill me for some reason. They just keep shooting. I promise you, them niggas bitches.
Oh,
They
wow.
keep shooting, but they can't hit their target.
But
You ain't
like,
see Ebony
you,
going live like, damn, who the fuck is
yeah,
they paying to shoot this nigga? How they keep missing?
but this is
I do
street
see
shit
that. She
that
don't
turned
like
back.
me
Well,
either.
see, I'm not a fan of Eb, so
She hate me, and I know you seen that. She hate me. She hate me so
Yeah.
bad. She trolled my page.
I
So
mean, but that happened in the street that spilled over to an
that's
app.
messed up,
It
man.
and no, it started on the app. They came and recruited me on the app. My house got raided twice on the app, and then niggas came and
uh,
recruited me to do the same shit I got raided
I've
for
been
and called me
watching
the
you
police
on Facebook too.
after I gave him 80,000.
mm,
Since I've
He only
been
ran off with 43,000. I just told it like I didn't give a fuck because I'm like at the end of the day, I just said, you know what? A lot of people die or go to jail for the rest of their life. I said I paid 43,000 to quit selling dope.
Mm-hmm.
Then the niggas wanted me to sell dope again. I told them hell no and la la la. They start getting into it with Brandon. Then they all put their money together to try to get me shot. All of them. Brandon, Chaser, Ebony. Man, it's about 4 of them all put their money in the pot. It takes that much money.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm
which,
where I'm
Hey,
at.
which
so
I'm
I
Keith, you
really
do.
just dropped a big ass bomb, bro.
Yeah,
You dropped the head leader, and I'm gonna leave it right
you
there,
did.
my nigga. And I'm
yeah.
gonna send prayers to you, bro, because none of that shit is right.
That's
Killing
It
not
each
ain't. I
other,
right.
don't be worried
killing
about it
one
because karma
another.
don't
I'm
fuck with
not
me.
with that shit.
I don't owe
I
karma
don't even
shit.
wish
Nigga can't
death
do nothing
upon
but die
Nature
fucking with me.
Boy. You feel me?
That's
But
who
he
love
needs
a
to
nature boy
definitely
too, though.
answer to his ill wills, along with as well as us,
Mm-hmm.
which is called karma. But I
Yeah.
send much love, respect, and prosperity to you, bro. That
Amen.
shit is not cool.
And
That's what's
I
wrong
wanna
with us as
say,
a people.
yeah.
I think
It always be your
I
people.
want to
I tell
say
you.
though, like you was asking, well, who would Jay go after? Say Nature Boy do get knocked on his shit, and who we gonna go after next? If there is someone so
You a
brazen
liar.
to do
You
the same
orchestrated your
theatrics
house to get shot
that
so you can
he's
make Eb
whoa,
look good.
wait, whoa, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't read that.
Yeah,
But
that's a troll. It's a troll.
if
Only trolls talk to me like that.
if
Mm.
it's another being that wants to be as brazen as Nature Nuts and come on the app and flaunt his shit and beat on women and do all of that on live, I'm sure Logos, and anybody else who Nature Nuts the same will go after that being too
exactly.
True.
with the same energy.
Yeah.
If it's
Exactly.
put in your face, it become if somebody is broadcasting their shit and making themselves a I'll say a TV show, basically, a media app show or whatever. You putting everybody in your business, so then you can't get upset when people try to go after you and call authorities and try to get you shut down and all of that. And if somebody else was to do the same shit he doing, I would go after them the same way. I would.
I think that a lot of people don't understand the concept of spirituality, and he is using spirituality to trap off these young girls. These girls are mentally and emotionally broken. All of them. Even the boys over there. He's at least 20 something years older than them. And all of these,
How many women y'all think out here getting Nature Boy right now, though? Honestly,
there's
how
a
many
lot.
A
women?
lot.
A
A
million
lot.
lot.
years, a
Because
million
a
of them.
lot of women, they want
And
to
how
lay up
many of
and
them
do
women do
nothing.
you
A
think
lot.
like it? Do you know how many women I done ran into that I had to break up with because they only see love through whooping their ass? They want to fight all the time because
But
that's what
that's
they was
mental.
raised by.
That's from
It's a lot
mental.
of women love that shit because they was raised by it, don't know it's wrong.
But
That's
And when you
true.
try to tell some people that something is wrong with something that they're accustomed to, you can't get that through. It's like you trying to be a Christian your whole life and somebody trying to convince you that you're supposed to be a Muslim. I don't want to hear none of that shit. It's embedded in me. This is what I've been going through. So for me to try to intervene, it take years for y'all to make them women see what y'all, you feel me,
I
what
agree
life
with that.
is for
I
y'all.
I
agree
agree
I
with
with
can
you
agree
on
with
that.
that.
I agree with you on that, P. I
I agree
do.
with it too, and it's okay. But when do we have to start somewhere? It's been going on way too long.
What I'm
Because you know
saying is you
why,
got to
Lena?
start with the
Lena,
people
you
that's not
Harvard.
over there. Them people
Lena,
that's over there
like I
already
said
gone.
earlier, there
Right.
are so many. This is to you too, P. A lot of us, I spoke about the DNA and the unlocked DNA because a lot of us are warriors from our ancestors.
Right.
And we are the ones that do not want to. We will fight to the tooth and nail. We
Yeah,
will
Exactly.
not just accept what's going on and
yeah,
sit
that's why I said that.
with that type of understanding.
I gotta just say this because I hear a lot of men say what Keith said. Oh, what are we supposed to do if we see a guy beating a girl? When I was coming up, you couldn't do that. The
Yeah.
community no
Can
ass.
I tell you something though?
You couldn't do
Can I
that when I
say
was
something?
coming up. You couldn't touch a woman. You could
In
not touch
public,
a woman in the
in
street.
public, because my mama was getting her ass whooped at home. In public, somebody might try to help you. At home, you get your ass whooped, you get your ass
And
whooped.
you know
Just
why?
like it is
That's
right
Because it's
now.
true.
that typical nigga stuff. Y'all need to mind y'all business looking
Yep.
ass
Yep.
here. That's crazy.
Yep.
And
It's
I
That
do
snitches
believe a
get
part
stitches
of it too
mentality.
is I do also believe that now, if y'all notice, niggas is scared to get a black guy. Niggas is scared to get hit for real and get posted losing
That's
a
why
fight.
everybody,
So now you
exactly.
got dudes that are apprehensive to intervene as well as women because okay, I break this nigga up from beating on this woman and he don't
Mm-hmm.
want me to whoop his ass, so he gonna pull
Mm-hmm.
out a pistol.
But a
That's
lot,
what
Exactly.
a
happened.
lot of
I
times
don't believe in saving women. Like I save a woman that want to be saved, but if you got your ass whooped and you called me and I came and went back, you can't call me no more.
right.
You can't
exactly. I
because
agree.
you
I
You
agree
have
can't.
with
a
that.
strong point there, sir. You have a
I
But you
strong
agree.
know
point.
what?
Yeah.
Most abusers can't fight. They won't fight men.
But
They
as
just
a
That's
parent,
true.
as a parent,
bullet in the nigga
and your
over.
child is affected by this.
Right.
Me as a parent, I'm gonna go twice. I'm gonna go 3 times. I'm gonna go four
Five.
times. I'm never gonna give up on my
And
motherfucking
listen,
flesh
and
and
that
blood
is
ever.
understandable until you've been in that situation. And let me give you an
In
example.
there.
My cousin, my cousin, which is a male, and his sister, because we cousins, because we got the same uncle. On his mama's side, he has her. His sister was getting her ass whooped. He went and got her, took her home. Went back to the nigga the next day, got her ass whooped again. He went over there to help fight, and he got shot back, and his motherfucking ass can't walk. That's why I said after the first time, if you choose to go back, you're choosing ass whoop. You can't tell me to keep coming over here till I die about you, and you be at my
But Keith,
funeral, and you and this nigga same
I
bed.
agree with
Go
that
back
part.
together.
I
Grow
agree with
together.
that part of it.
I agree with that part of it, but do you understand the psychological effects of it? Do you understand that this is psychological warfare that these men use to abuse women?
And y'all
This
have to
is
wake up. Y'all know
Well,
what's
would you
going
have
on, and
that
y'all
same
stay free.
stance if it was your daughter?
If it's my daughter, I'm telling you, if my daughter get her ass whooped, I'm coming knife, hand, boot, and foot. But if my daughter goes back after I put my all on the line for her, after I know I raised her and one beating up her mama,
Well,
I'm not
that's
coming.
what.
So
If
let
you
me
choose
ask
to
you
go
this
back,
then. If
you're
you
going to
don't
deal with
come,
that shit because I'm
but
not going to be
P,
in jail. Don't forget, I got a
but
household
P,
and I'm a king too.
if you
I can't
don't,
throw away my castle because you don't want to control
I'm
yours.
not
Yeah.
saying go back and fight. I'm saying
I'm
be there
saying
to
if my
go get
daughter
them.
chooses to
Because
be in that situation,
listen, if you that time you don't go, it's like a child being on
if I
drugs. If that child calls for your help and you just say I can't because you did it again
you
and
call
again
the
and
fucking
they
police.
die,
That's their
how you
job
gonna
to
live with
protect and
that?
serve. You call a goddamn police. I came the first time, you called the police. And
That
I'll come after the police. I'm not coming every time you call me. Imagine you get your ass whooped and you call me. And I come. And
bro.
you get your ass whooped again. And I come. And I just keep coming,
I'm
coming,
not
coming,
saying
coming, coming.
go
Keith,
and
can
I'm
put
I
your
not
ask
doing
life
you a
that.
on the
question?
line though, bro. That's not what I'm saying, King.
What you
I'm
saying?
saying, like, do you do it to like do you have a cutoff for your children?
Yes.
Like I can't
Yes.
live with that.
Yes. I
I
got a
can't
cutoff for
fight for
you.
you.
Yes, I do. So you telling me that your daughter getting her ass whooped and you go
Yep.
save her and rescue her, and she go back and you rescue her again, you just go keep doing it,
I
and you go
swear to
keep letting your
God,
daughter
I
go back.
am.
All right, and
I am.
that's on
And
you, and
I
I
don't
ain't
know if
doing
it's
that
because
because
listen, I'm not taking
that's
away from
called
your
insanity.
manhood. I don't know if
That's
it's
called
because you don't
insanity.
bear a child connected
That's
to your
called
umbilical
insanity.
cord.
Keith,
I
That's
don't know
called
if that's
insanity.
the
You're doing the same thing back,
he's so
expecting different
passionate.
results. That's insanity. I will not become insane.
Passionate.
nah.
No.
Keith, can I ask you a question? And I'm not trying to throw nothing at you. I really want you the first time I'm getting to speak with you like this and you open to what's going on right now. Okay. At one point I saw a video and you was reaming this young lady and I found out it was your stepdaughter, right?
I don't
And
got
you
no
was
stepkids.
reaming
I
this
have
young
no
woman.
stepkids, and that wasn't my
Okay.
stepdaughter. So let's start
Okay,
over.
well
I know
then
what
there it
video you
is.
talking about.
Okay.
That's not my
Okay, see,
stepdaughter.
now I
That's
got
my baby.
misinformation.
I know what this. You heard about a young lady for whatever to my son. That was not my daughter. I have
Okay.
a daughter and I have a son. I have a son and a daughter with a young lady who has another daughter.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not with her. Okay.
Okay.
Her oldest daughter is 18. I'm not with her. I have a kid by another girl and I let my kid go over there with my other kids and her daughter was doing all this direct shit, talking crazy to my daughter and trying to put her hands on my daughter, and
Okay.
you can't do that. So I called her mother first and said, check your daughter because if my daughter do something, she can call me. She cannot whoop my daughter. I could have called my baby mama and told my baby mama what happened and let her go over there and deal with the shit, but I didn't. After her mom refused to say something to her and my daughter called me again, I came over here like a parent. That's not my
Okay.
child. She is related to my kids, but she's not my child, nor does
Okay.
she have any respect for
Salute
me.
to you.
So
Okay.
hell yeah, about mine, I'm going hand and foot about it.
That's
I
like,
give
see, yeah, like
the
I
parent,
had
if
that
I kid
question.
over
Want to
there,
ask.
you can chastise my kid and you can call me, and your kids can't whoop my kids.
I
I
agree.
understand. I didn't know. That's why I wanted to ask you because we only see a portion of a video. I don't know the back history. I don't know the aftermath.
Right.
Right.
That's
So
why I
let's
Right.
wanted
just
to
not even
ask.
bring that up at this point. Let's
Yeah.
just not bring that up.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
can
It's,
I say
it,
something?
And
yeah.
it
I
clears
just
the
want to.
way for people that have had that question when Lena just asked you. So
Mhm.
that's salute to you, Lena, for asking that question.
Mhm.
You know, because you are
And
big
see,
on
I'm
you,
not even.
P.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't
Right.
want tempers to flare no
Huh?
more.
Right.
No,
Nah,
we
I,
good.
I I respect P bringing his passion on here or whatever, and we all adults. I don't have like what I would do would be for my child. The next man might not. You know what I'm saying? But I understand people like myself that care about our children. Our children.
I
Period.
do, but I got to care about mine enough to stay here for them. And there's some people that care about their girl enough to get rid of you about you trying to interfere with their shit. Yes, I'm supposed to intervene. I'm gonna keep on saying, listen, you know, tell the kid, I told you don't go outside. And they just stop opening the back. I told you don't. You got to do something to not want to go outside. You can't keep pacifying bad
Go
behavior.
ahead.
I can't keep on doing that.
Oh no, I just want
I
to
hear
say
you.
this. Thank you for letting me up on the panel, Miss Logos. Now I
Mm-hmm.
think what a lot of people on this app like confused with us trying to bring awareness or think that we are trying to save the women that Nature Boy has as his or over that tribe. I don't. It's no saving them because I understand completely what you saying, Pastor P,
Right.
when it comes to not saving them, and you can't do nothing when it comes to how they feel or if they want to stay, if they decide to get beat up on, whatever. We had saved, like, even if it was probably like 4 or 5 young girls from going over there, we stopped them from
Yeah.
bringing awareness to the situation, to what type of man he is.
Right.
Now, I think that he is, it's deeper than Nino Brown when it comes to this. And a lot of want to believe certain shit, but it's this motherfucker is something that really can't touch, for real protection that's behind him. So bring it the awareness, and getting to these little girls to stop one, to stop two, to stop three young girls from going over there. I feel like it's a big deal. It's enough progress in within itself. So we ain't trying to save none of the girls that's there. I made a breakthrough with the girl Zoka who lost her baby. Well,
Yeah,
nobody
that's
able to
good.
achieve the fact of even talking to this girl ever. And I got that chance to do that, and she listened to me.
What did
But
she say though about the baby? If I could just
we,
interrupt.
you know what, they gon' all black from that situation. And I really didn't want nobody to ask them about that baby, due to the fact that I know what they were gonna say. I know they were gonna switch it around, they were gonna deflect, they wasn't gonna answer the question. But and I feel like that's a little sensitive or insensitive to, just come at them like, what's wrong with your baby? Because they are made themselves to believe that,
He got
it's the okay, and listen to him. If he said your baby a demon, they shit is baby a demon, but the girl is from her child.
yeah.
And you could tell that every day, even with the Dr. Bishop little session that she had. She said, I just want to die, or just kill me, or whatever the hell. And it was like, what was that about? And that just came out of nowhere. So she is not fully into it, because she had breakthroughs along as Malia, when Malia be acting crazy and whatnot or whatever. I mean, you can't do nothing with those girls over there, so it ain't even no point even getting to them.
Right.
It's just like, if we done stopped. I know for sure we done stopped. 4 or 5 girls from going over there.
Salute
Lolos
to
So
is
you,
doing
Ty. Salute to
preventative
you.
yeah,
maintenance.
yeah,
Salute to you.
Lolos
Because
is
if you
doing
can save one,
preventative maintenance.
you've done a good job.
yeah,
If you
for
can
Hmm
save
sure,
one.
for sure. Yeah, but any of them motherfuckers that's over there, yeah, that's a motherfucking done deal. But as far as doing anything to that man, I don't think nothing gonna happen to him, unless it's just something with, the SBA loans that they had.
But
Um.
that's sad though, because this is a slap in our face as black people. Because when
Mhm.
the white girl went over there,
Oh yeah,
they came and saved
sure in
this
the fuck
girl.
did. Sure in the fuck
I
did.
don't
Who
understand.
saved her?
Her
BBC,
Her
white
parents
her
and
people,
parents.
BBC.
the country she's from, Canada.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
They went and
Did
yeah.
she want
saved
to be
her.
saved?
Fuck out
No,
of here.
but her parents came over there and got her
Because
motherfucking
they
ass,
I'm sure she was
they
relieved.
understand the psychology behind it. That's why.
and they
You know,
Yep.
wasn't
and
gonna
us as
let
the
they
black
white
people, we don't
daughter.
understand that.
Yeah, they
A lot
wasn't
of
gonna
us
let they
don't get
white
it.
with no black man.
Don't.
Nah, it was the
That
point
part.
of they knew it was a cult.
That part.
Yep.
Hmm.
Get your
That
ass in
part.
the car.
Yep.
Yep.
Period.
Not that it was a black man. It was
It
the
was a
cult.
code.
It's a cult,
Hmm.
Hmm
right? Everybody that got a cult, what people gotta do? Join them. It's a million of them motherfuckers. I ain't saying it's bad, but
Yeah, it is.
I only know about Nature Boy from like people like y'all talking about, not y'all, but just I never
And
heard the
then
dude till
yeah.
I
Right.
seen this girls fighting each other at the beach. The first time I ever seen Nature Boy, he had his wife fighting each other, and I ain't like it.
That's what I
But I
saw.
seen them kiss, hug, make up, and go back to the house, and like, and he be telling them fight again. I'm like, I ain't getting in that shit. I gotta stay out of this shit. Then I watched him, and he said he be beating girls the fuck up, and they asked him, what if it was your daughter? He said, if my daughter called me and say that her dude beating her ass, I'ma tell her give her dude the phone, and I'ma ask him what did she do, and when he tell me what she did, I'm gonna put her
He
back
did
on
say
the
that.
phone. Tell her that's what he used to do. You was wrong. You was
He did
disobedient,
say
and I
that.
said I can't say
He
nothing
did
to
say
this
that.
nigga
Mm-hmm.
because he teaching his daughter to be just like the women that he with. So he really don't see nothing wrong with it because
Well,
he
and
wants
he
his
Okay,
daughter
also,
but
to
you
have the
know he
same
also
relationship as the girls he go with.
you also know he said that
Mm-mm.
that his Velvet was having his wife,
Wife. He
giving
wants
birth
to
to his
have
wife.
his
Yeah,
he
they
So,
think
is.
it's
does
listen.
He's
anybody
with her.
know like
You
what
know,
his
like I
family life
know,
was like?
Nature Boy can't get away with none of that shit he doing with a strong black woman in there with them kids and
exactly.
making the kid the
That's
wife
a
and all
fact.
Mm-hmm.
that. That's them weak
But you
bitches that
know he
like
was
that shit.
dancing with his daughter and got
And
on
his
her.
baby mama Letty.
That's
Does
And
nasty.
She
my
sat there and left.
mama didn't give a fuck.
does
She
anyone
No,
know
her
did.
his
She
mama
was like,
background?
you
cares.
need to change. She was holding face because she was on camera. She was
Ain't
like, oh, what is
no
going
back.
on? I
Ain't,
mean, let's be
ain't
honest.
nobody holding face. Camera big murder me about my motherfucking
Yeah.
penis off her back. You
Does
gonna
Right.
murder
anyone
me
know
Yeah.
his
about mine.
background?
My
You
mama
right.
gonna die
You
about that
right.
shit.
But you do
You
know
right.
she been over there since she was 19. So he basically like raised her that half.
He
So she
molded
ain't
her
really
into what
getting
he
Morals
wanted
the mom
her to
is
be.
morals.
and
Right.
you
You can get
understand?
raised
But P,
motherfucking
hey, but
fucking on
P,
your daughters and shit.
Stockholm syndrome is real,
It
King.
is.
Stockholm syndrome is real.
He molded her
It is
into
real,
what he
baby.
wanted her to be. Right.
That you love your abuser.
What
Hell,
city
we
is
are
he
in a
from?
Stockholm syndrome. Half of us, not y'all on the panel, but half of us
No,
in vice versa.
I really have it. I really have it. For
What city is
15
he
years,
from?
the man beat my ass. And I mean, I stayed with him,
Somebody asked where he's from.
Yes.
but
Yeah, that
that
What
shit
city
is
is he
real.
from?
I
he's
mean,
from New York and New Jersey. He was adopted and he went to a mental institution and
Oh, so he really
from there
doesn't
he was
have
him.
a family background. He doesn't have
Mm-mm.
like.
Mm-mm.
Y'all got
He was a crack baby.
Oh,
then
okay.
it's
The
different. Y'all
funny
try
part
to
about him is that people that know him from as a young person
Uh-huh.
have not even really came out. Like it's a mystery, to be honest with you. He
No,
says he was in. He says he was in prison. I don't know. When you go to prison, you gonna run into a few niggas
Young
in there that
Candy
know
grew
you
up
that
with him.
was locked up with you. There's nobody co-signing that. He was in
Okay.
a
Young
mental
Candy was
institution.
grew up with him, and
He
she
doesn't
said
Yeah.
that
look
that
like he's
didn't
been to
happen.
prison though. He does not
No,
have
he
that like
hasn't
prison
been.
look.
He
No, it was a
hasn't been.
mental
He was in
institution.
holding, and then he was in holding as an adult, which is you get processed, make bond, and get out.
yeah.
Other than that, he was in the mental institution. He has never done a bid. He's
Right.
never done that,
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
and
Because
that
I
came
thought he
from
had like a
someone who
mom
did
or
grow up
or
with
or
him.
family sisters.
No,
Some. No. Okay.
He
he got a brother.
he got a brother.
And
He
his
spoke out a
brother
while back.
confirmed. Go look
Yep.
for the interview.
He,
Confirmed it.
he
A
has a
liar.
brother.
He's a
He has a
Period.
pathological
brother.
liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
guys,
Moses,
it's
this
been
is
really
so
nice. Thank you for
stereotype.
having me up here,
You
Anytime,
too.
sweetie.
Mrs.
You too,
Logos. I have to go
sweetheart.
back to
Jay, you
work.
was
Peace out.
Me
All right.
too.
Peace. Nice meeting you, boo.
Nice meeting you as well.
I liked his energy. Yeah. Yeah. And
Hmm.
P, you too. You came a little hard, but that's who you are.
But if you
I may
watch
not.
him, you know he a passionate man. He
Yeah.
be
No.
passionate about
I
anything.
follow P out. Yeah. Yeah. For
And you
sure.
see, I wasn't even tripping.
And even though we don't see
Hmm.
eye to eye, that I'll keep going back with
Mhm.
mine. And you put a good synopsis to how you roll. I respect that. I respect that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But we can
Hmm.
agree to disagree on how we would navigate.
Okay.
You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying?
Because he
I
disagreed
It
with
think
don't.
what
that
we
I just
doing, but
think
he ain't come up here calling us bitches and
Right.
hoes and throwing us
Right.
Right.
out like
Exactly.
dirt.
Right.
Right.
speaking from experience with
Respect is
where I'm
dead,
at right
man.
now,
Respect is
most of the
dead.
people that watch me came and watched me because somebody was talking about me. That's
Right.
why
That's true.
that's why I
That's
be
true.
saying like it be a lot of Nature Boy panels, and that's why I see his numbers
Mhm.
always high as fuck. Cause everybody talking about you, no matter if it's good or bad. When you the T, you the T, and it's always gonna be that one person that's gonna be like, you know what, I fuck with him. Look at all the men over there. Look at all the black men
Yep.
over there
Hmm.
that's letting him do it to
Yep.
their wives and shit.
Right.
Yep.
No, but
Yep.
Feel me?
Especially
Hmm.
early in the morning.
Shit, he got
Not
niggas
only
over
just
there
the
fucking
wives, they
him
let
too.
them do it to them.
I would tell y'all one
Look,
thing that's crazy about humans, though. Humans love drama. They love dwelling in it, and that's insanity. Like brother said, that's insanity to keep going back, expecting the same, expecting something different. That's
Yeah, that's
literally
the
like
definition.
that. You're going crazy. You've gone mad to assume in your mind, psychologically, that every time you
I guess
poke a
I'm
needle,
crazy.
you
You
think
put
that
me in
that
a
needle's not going
mental
to poke
institution.
through. That is,
Him up, C Money.
that needle's going to
Wait, wait,
Cause
sir.
you
I
up
think you might
here,
have it twisted.
you
Some us that watch him now, watching him thinking that when we turn it on the next time, it's gonna be something
no. I'm
different.
not
right.
you
That's
guys.
not
Mhm.
what
I'm
we
not
think
saying
at
you
this
guys.
point.
Don't get it.
We
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying
Yeah,
the people who go to his channel consistently. Like I'm a troller. I like to go and troll. I do comedy. I've been doing it since I was 11 years old. And in my comedy, I say a lot of conscious shit, a lot of knowledgeable shit in my comedy. Check out my TikTok when you get a chance. The Zookeeper
there it
comedy.
is. Plug.
But the thing is, when I went to your boy's channel,
That part.
I was watching analyzing amongst all the people that's in the room with
How
him.
you analyze body language and they be calmed down most of the time?
Well, it's like
Yep.
this. How often? How? Let me ask you
Get
a
him,
question.
Lena.
Then. Have you ever studied psychology, physiology, sociology, microaggression, and actually
You can
utilize
throw
your?
all them words at me, but you just said I looked at their body language, and most of the
That's
people
what I'm
that talk to
saying.
him are calmed down. So I don't care what words you throw at me. You said I looked at their body language.
Yeah,
Explains
the
the
people who's
why.
in the room
Wow.
with him, the people in the room
now
with
let him go
him.
on and
Oh,
talk
okay.
so he can
Yeah,
get to the
you
Okay.
missed
point.
that
I'm
part.
not gonna
You
spend
missed
too
that
much
part.
time on you.
You missed that part. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when a lot of times when I communicate with people and I go through this on an every day to day basis, I talk to millions and millions of people for the purpose of being able to utilize the knowledge I have to guide people and plant seeds. I'm not here to control nobody. I'm not here to be right, which right just means to be a direction. I'm here to just put something in somebody's mind and walk out. Because at the end of the day, I don't have no control over nobody. The only thing I have over
Okay,
control
well,
over.
we're not going to be too long winded.
No,
This
no,
is
no, I'm
the
not gonna be too long.
thing.
I'm not
Just
gonna
like
be too long.
we have not
Mhm.
yet to find a cure for cancer, but it's not going to stop everybody from bringing awareness to it.
Right.
It's not going to stop people from doing marches.
Mhm.
Now, had
I'm not.
Dr. Martin Luther King, had he thought to himself, huh, ain't nobody listening, or
See, I
oh, that
wasn't
ain't my
even getting to that
business.
point. I wasn't even getting to that
Okay,
point.
but you
I was
can't be
gonna
that
say that.
long winded.
I
Wait,
wasn't.
wait, I'm not.
Like, get
I'm
to it,
going.
man.